Welcome back to the channel. Dustin here from the Gravity team. User-submitted reviews can be a great way to connect with your audience and add fresh, engaging content to your site. In this video, I want to create a form for logged-in users to submit and edit their own movie reviews on my site. Let's jump in and look at how to make that happen. One quick note for this video, you'll need to have the Gravity Forms Advanced Post Creation and the Gravity Forms Survey add-ons installed and activated on your site. Then head to your WordPress dashboard to create a new form using the blank form template. Give the form a descriptive title, then select Create Blank Form. For the form itself, I'm going to add a few single-line text fields that ask for the movie title, director, and release year. I'm also going to shrink down the widths of these fields with the column control handles. It's worth noting here that this review form will be for logged-in users only, so I don't need to add name and email fields as I'll already have that info. If you want a form for non-logged-in users, you'll want to add those fields. I'll then add a paragraph text field that lets users type their review. And if I want, I can set a maximum character limit within the field settings. I'm also going to add a survey field and set the survey field type to rating. At this point, I'm happy with my form, so I'm going to save my changes. Next, I'll need to head to this form settings and select Post Creation. I'll need to create a feed for this form that configures the data that WordPress will use to create a new page or post after this form is submitted. I'll give the feed a name, then configure the post settings. For instance, I can set the visibility of the submission, or set whether I want this submission to be a page, post, or custom post type. For this example, I'll choose the movie review custom post type that I've set up using advanced custom fields. To learn more about using advanced custom fields, check out our plugged-in video guide, linked in the description. I have further options like setting the post status, date, and author, as well as the ability to allow comments, trackbacks, and pingbacks. And within the post content section, you can use merge tags to help configure the title and content of the post. For example, I'll use merge tags to include the movie title, release year, and user's display name in the post title. I'll also use merge tags to fill out the content of the page, including the movie review and rating. Next, I'm going to save my settings and embed this form on a new page. On this page, I'd like users to be able to also see the reviews they have submitted, so I'm going to add the APC Post List block below my form. Within the block settings, I'll select my movie review submission form, then publish the page. I next want to give users the option of updating their reviews, which can be done on the front end when they are logged in. In the post creation settings, I'll enable post editing. For the form page setting, I'll choose the page I just embedded this form on. Then I'll select which fields the user can edit. In this case, I'll give users the option to edit their review and final rating. I'm almost done, but I think it'd be really helpful to redirect the user to their most recent reviews upon form submission. To do this, I'm going to create a new page titled My Reviews and add the APC Post List block. Like before, I'll choose my movie review submission form in the block settings. Then I'm going to publish this page, head to the confirmation settings for my form, and set the confirmation type to page. Then I'll simply select the My Reviews page and I'll be good to go. Users will now be able to add their own reviews to my site, see a list of all their recent reviews, and even edit them. What are other ways you've used the Advanced Post Creation add-on? Let us know in the comments below. And if there's anything specific you'd like to see us cover in the future, be sure to sound off. Thanks as always for watching. I'll see you in the next video.